Hi there, Dave Levine here. Thanks for joining me for today's Sports Story Snapshots. If you've not met me before, I've mentioned it many a time. I'm a leadership coach, work with individuals, groups, teams, and also the Sports Stories podcast host. And today's leadership theme is actually quite a difficult one for me to bring. I've had a really mixed, varied couple of days. And the theme for me, and I'll come to the point of why it's difficult in a minute, the theme for me today is about investment. And what I mean by investment is about two things. The first one, why it's quite difficult for me at the minute, is that I've had some really sad news today that my mother is not very well and she's got some challenging times ahead with her. And it's really made me consider about the investment we have in relationships and how much we bring of ourselves and how much other people bring and put into us. And I think it's just taken me back a little bit to what's gone on and how people have backed people, how much they invest in them, give them the opportunities, build their confidence, help them really work things out and make sense of the world. So that's something that's really stuck with me about the investment that she's put into me and how we have worked together in terms of the relationship, because I do believe an investment is also a two-way kind of opportunity. The other aspect around investment, experience the story is also about through a leadership course and some work that I've done this morning, but also yesterday, and that's really struck me about the investment of how we look at our personal development, how much we invest in ourselves, how do we help ourselves get better, to improve, to deal with challenges, to deal with opportunities. And what I've done over the last couple of days is both recognise the investment I put into people and that they've put into me, but more crucially, and as crucially I would guess, is how much I've invested in myself. And over the last 2 days I've invested in my professional capabilities and invested in that way, but I think it's also going to need to invest in my personal care as well. And I think that's also a crucial point for many of the leaders and the coaches and the business owners that I work with. So my question to you, given it's late on a Friday afternoon as we come into the end of the working week, is how are you going to invest in yourself over the weekend in terms of your personal well-being? And then next week, how are you going to invest in yourself in terms of your professional capabilities, your skills as a leader, coach, parent, or whoever you are in the roles that you play in the world? Other than that, have a great weekend, and I look forward to you really joining me for further Sports Story Snapshots and further great content, hopefully, in the coming weeks. Take care. Bye for now.